With the 4th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Liepāja, Latvia.
With the 1st pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis.
Two of the youngest and best power forwards in the league, Anthony Davis and Kristaps Porzingis. First, let's start with Porzingis. He is a Latvian professional basketball player for the New York Knicks, and he was selected by the Knicks with the 4th overall pick in the 2015 NBA Draft. He is at a standing 7'3". Many people believe that he could do nothing in the NBA, and he is proving haters wrong right now. Anthony Davis is an American professional basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans. He plays power forward / center, and he is 6'11" out of the University of Kentucky. There was a lot of hype of his name because of the way that he dominated and won a national championship, and he has continued to develop into a perimeter shooter and a beast in the paint. In this video, I will tell you why one player or the other is destined to win MVP in the next 5 years. Porzingis in his rookie year averaged 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist, while his counterpart Anthony Davis averaged 13 points, 8 rebounds, 8.1 blocks, and 1 assist. All in all, I think Kristaps Porzingis had a better rookie year because of the numbers. He had more points and assists, while Anthony Davis played more of a center role, averaged more rebounds and blocks, which would make sense because Porzingis played the stretch 4 role on the Knicks. You see a huge change in Anthony Davis' game, as in his second year he averages 20 points, 10 rebounds, 2.8 blocks, 1.3 steals, and 1.6 assists. That is crazy numbers for just a player that developed so much in 1 year. Made huge improvements too. He increased his points total average by 4, increased his rebounding and assists as well as blocks. So both players made vast improvements over the offseason, but I think Anthony Davis was the better player at this point in their career. I don't know if it will allow him to win an MVP sooner than Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis is just insane right now. I believe that if Porzingis continues to develop, by the 5th or 6th year in the league, he will be the best power forward or the second best just based on his skill level, and I believe that will give him some attention and that will put him in the MVP race. High school, Anthony Davis was a 6'3" guard, and that's what he wanted to be, so he made a jump shot. Then he grew to 6'11", and that's when he changed his entire game to be a power forward and center. So I believe if he can utilize his jump shot, he will be one of the deadliest players in the league. As you can see, when he shoots 30% from beyond the arc, he's averaging like 28 points, 11 rebounds, and he's just unstoppable. Rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists. Like, that's insane numbers for a guy that's on a pretty terrible team with another center that is the same player as him, and he's just going off. So yeah, it was not so guard heavy, because most guards in the league get the most attention, like Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. I believe if he played in like the 80s, he would get the most attention because he's a 7-foot center that can shoot threes and play defense. So he's like the total package when it comes to a good player. Porzingis was in a toxic situation in New York with Phil Jackson threatening to trade him. I believe if he goes to a team that utilizes his value to the fullest and builds around him and become an actual playoff contender, then he will get the national attention he deserves and will continue to develop into the best stretch 4 in the league. Now for Anthony Davis, people think he was in a great situation with DeMarcus Cousins, but I see otherwise. He was improving fine for the last 3 years, as you can see, as his numbers kept increasing, like points per game, rebounds, blocks. But they got DeMarcus Cousins, who played on the Kings last year for most of the season. I believe that he was a primary ball handler, and I believe that they won't be the right fit for each other just based on that Anthony Davis was the main scorer for that team, and DeMarcus Cousins was the main scorer for the Kings. So I just don't think that they would mesh right. But if Davis went to a team that was better and had more, was a playoff ready team, and didn't have a center and he could just go right in and be the center spot, I believe that he could win an MVP faster on that team than on the Pelicans. If you liked the video, leave a like, drop a comment. Who do you think will be better in the next 5 years, Porzingis or Davis? Also, make sure to check out our Instagram page. Here it is. Follow us for just all around sports stuff, and you get a link to our YouTube channel if you want to check it out. And yeah, see ya.